time of Easter.
And
there are some profound lessons that we are going to learn as we walk through this Christian life. It's always a reminder for us to go back to the roots and learn from our model, Christ our Savior. If you don't have a copy of God's Word, you can turn to the screen and read from there. Verse 19 says, Then Pilate took Jesus and flogged him, and the soldiers twisted together a crown of thorns and put it on his head and arrayed him in a purple robe. They came up to him saying, Hail, King of the Jews, and struck him with their hands. Pilate went out again and said to them, See, I'm bringing him out to you, that you may know that I find no guilt in him. So Jesus came out wearing the crown of thorns and the purple robe. Pilate said to them, Behold the man. When Pilate said to them, Behold the man, when the chief priest and the officers saw him, they cried out, Crucify him, crucify him. Pilate said to them, Take him yourselves and crucify him, for I find no guilt in him. The Jews answered him, We have a law, and according to that law, he ought to die, because he has made himself the Son of God. When Pilate heard this statement, he was even more afraid. He entered his headquarters again and said to Jesus, Where are you from? But Jesus gave him no answer. So Pilate said to him, You will not speak to me? Do you not know that I have authority to release you and authority to crucify you? Jesus answered him, You would have no authority over me at all unless it had been given you from above. Therefore, he who delivered me over to you have greater sin. From then on, Pilate ought to release him. But the Jews cried out, If you release this man, you are not Caesar's friend. Everyone who makes himself a king opposes Caesar. So when Pilate heard these words, he brought Jesus out and sat down on the judgment seat at the place called the Stone Pavement, and in Aramaic, Gabbatha. Now it was the day of preparation of the Passover. It was about the 6th hour. He said to the Jews, Behold your king. They cried out, Away with him! Away with him! Crucify him! Pilate said to them, Shall I crucify your king? The chief priests answered, We have no king but Caesar. So he delivered him over to them to be crucified. Let us hear it from Luganda.
Yokaana essula y'okumin'omwenda olunyiriri olusooka paka ku lw'ekumin'omukaaga. Awo Piraato n'alyoka atwala Yesu n'amukuba emiggo. Baserikale ne baluka engule ey'amaggwa ne bamutikkira ku mutwe, ne bamwambaza olugoye olw'effulungu, ne bajja waali ne bagamba nti, Mirembe, kabaka w'Abayudaaya, ne bamukuba empi. Piraato n'afuluma nate ebweru n'agamba nti, Laba, mufulumya ebweru we muli, mutegeere nga siraba musango mu ye. Awo Yesu n'afuluma ng'ayambadde engule ey'amaggwa n'olugoye olw'effulungu. Piraato n'abagamba nti, Laba omuntu oyo. Awo bakabona abakulu n'abaweereza bwe baamulaba ne boogera waggulu nga bagamba nti, Komerera, komerera. Piraato n'abagamba nti, Mumutwale mmwe mumukomerere, kubanga nze siraba musango ku ye. Abayudaaya ne bamuddamu nti ffe tulina etteeka n'olw'etteeka eryo agwanidde okufa kubanga yeefuula omwana wa Katonda. Awo Piraato bwe yawulira ekigambo ekyo ne yeeyongera okutya, n'ayingira nate mu kigambo n'agamba Yesu nti, oli waawa? Naye Yesu n'atamuddamu. Awo Piraato n'amugamba nti, toyogera nange? Tomanyi nga nnina obuyinza obw'okukuta era nnina obuyinza obw'okukukomerera? Yesu n'amuddamu nti, tewandibadde na buyinza bwonna ku nze singa tebwakuweebwa okuva waggulu. Ampaddeyo gy'oli kyavudde abeera n'ekibi ekisinga. Okusookera awo Piraato n'asala amagezi okumuta. Naye Abayudaaya ne boogerera waggulu nga bagamba nti, bw'onoomuta oyo nga toli mukwano gwa Kayisaali. Buli muntu yenna eyeefuula kabaka awakanya Kayisaali. Awo Piraato bwe yawulira ebigambo ebyo n'afulumya Yesu ebweru, n'atuula ku ntebe ey'emisango mu kifo ekiyitibwa Amayinja Amaliire, naye mu Lwebbulaniya Gabasa. Lwali lunaku lwa kuteekateeka okuyitako, zaali nga ziri essaawa 6. N'agamba Abayudaaya nti, laba kabaka wammwe. Awo bo ne boogerera waggulu nti, mugjeewo mukomerere. Piraato n'agamba nti, naamukomerera kabaka wammwe. Bakabona abakulu ne baddamu nti, tetulina kabaka wabula Kayisaali. Olw'ekkumi n'omukaaga awo n'alyoka amubawa okukomererwa. Awo ne batwala Yesu.
Amen. Let's give a big hand clap to Jesus.
Tuwe Yesu engalo ez'amaanyi.
And let us pray. Father, we thank you for the reading of your word.
Taata, tukwebaza olw'okusoma kw'ekigambo.
I thank you because you're going to use your word to speak into our situation.
Nkwebaza kubanga olw'okubanga ogenda kwesa ekigambo ky'okwogerera mu mbeera.
I thank you because there is no perfect one but you.
Nkwebaza kubanga tewali mulungi okuggyako ggwe.
We stand here
Tuyimirira wano.
with hope today because we know you are alive.
N'essuubi olwaleero kubanga tumanyi nti oli mulamu.
And you are our righteous King.
Era oli kabaka waffe
We
omutuukirivu.
praise your name for you are worthy.
Tusinza erinnya
In
ly'Omukama
Jesus' name, and everybody say, Amen. Yes. You see, when you see through all this passage,
bw'olaba obubaka buno bwonna,
Pilate is mentioning it for about 2 times.
Piraato akyogera emirundi ebiri.
That Jesus is actually not guilty.
Nti Yesu talina musango.
He's guiltless.
Talina musango.
And he's mentioning it several times.
Era akyogera emirundi
That
egiwerako.
he's actually the King of the Jews.
Nti ye kabaka w'Abayudaaya.
And these people kept on refusing.
Era abantu bano ne basigala nga
He's not
bakiwakanya.
our king.
Si kabaka waffe.
They kept on forging a case on him.
Ne basigala nga bamujwetekako emisango.
And church, today I bring you a message.
Era olwaleero namuleetera obubaka.
Jesus, the righteous King.
Yesu kabaka omutuukirivu.
Jesus, the righteous King.
Yesu kabaka omutuukirivu.
I don't know about you, what Jesus went through.
Simanyi ku ggwe Yesu kye yayitamu.
I could not manage.
Kisobola.
You know, when you know you're righteous, you're guiltless, there's nothing that you've done.
Okimanyi nti bw'obanga oli mutuukirivu tolina
And
musango
then
tewali
they put you
kyokoze.
out. They take you to be one who has been the most of all the criminals.
Ne bakutwala okubeera nga gwe mukulembeze w'ababi.
And you still keep your cool.
Ate n'osigala ng'oli mukakkamu.
It is impossible with me.
Tekisoboka ku nze.
But with Jesus, it is possible.
Naye ku Yesu kyasoboka.
Amen. Let's see from verse 1 up to 3.
Leka tulabe okuva ku lusooka.
Then Pilate took Jesus and flogged him.
Awo Yesu n'atwala Piraato n'amukuba emiggo.
You know, when we watch movies,
Bwe tulaba firimu,
we think this flogging was the normal flogging that you get your baby when they have done something wrong and you flog them in the house.
tulowooza nti emiggo egyakugwa Yesu gye gino emiggo gy'otwala omwana wo n'omukuba.
This was flogging to probe
Kuno kwali kukuba kuyuza.
the truth out of him.
Okuggyamu amazima mu ye.
The story says
Olugero lugamba
that flogging was so terrible that when they flog you,
emiggo egyo gyali mibi nnyo nti bwe bagikuba
it removed the peeling of your skin.
kijjako olususu oba eddiba.
So if you were trying to make up
kati gwe bw'oba oyagala okugerageranya olugero,
one whip like this,
omuggo gumu bwe guti,
you're already out of your cocoon.
Bw'ovudde mu w'otudde.
You're like, hey guys, okay, let's talk about it.
Kale tukyogereko.
You know, okay, I'll tell you more. Pilate, please, don't do it again. But they did it. They flogged him. And then the soldiers, as we read in verse 2, and the soldiers twisted together a crown of thorns and put it on his head and arrayed him in a purple robe. They came up to him saying, "Hail, King of the Jews." They were playing some games. In that ancient time, the soldiers would get bored. When they take a criminal to them, they would play all kinds of games on that criminal. And so they would tie a criminal. They would tie his eyes, and the criminal would remain blind. And then they would begin to throw punches at him. And they would ask him, "Now you tell us if you're wise, tell us who has punched you." So it was a kind of game that the soldiers used to play. But also this game is meant to probe. It's meant to probe your innocence. If you are not innocent, if you are a criminal, you just know you have entered a danger zone and you come out of your covers and begin to tell people the truth. But as we've read here, after the flogging, I think Pilate saw it. And he was like, "I think I'm just beating an innocent baby. This guy is guiltless." Pilate is an atheist. He doesn't believe in the existence of God. But he is the one God is now letting him pronounce that Jesus is righteous and is guilt-free completely. Yeah? Imagine beating a baby like baby Elsie. Calling her a criminal. You beat baby Elsie and you don't get the fun of beating her. And just give her. And that is what was happening here between Pilate and the accusation of Jesus being a criminal. But being a leader of the law, a person in authority, he could not just go just like that to crucify Jesus, to kill him. So he needed proof of criminality. That's why they did all the probing. Let's read it again. "Hail, King of the Jews," and struck him with their hands. Pilate went out again and said to them, "See, I am bringing him out to you, that you may know that I find no guilt in him." So Jesus came out wearing the crown of thorns and a purple robe. Pilate said to them, "Behold the man." When the chief priests and the officers saw him, they cried out, "Crucify him! Crucify him!" Pilate said to them, "Take him yourselves and crucify him," because he had found no guilt. As a leader in the legal office, he could not just, crucify him with no offense. And then they said, verse 7, when you are guilt-free, the people of this world will always forge up a case. This is what they did here in verse 7. Verse 7 says, "The Jews answered him, 'We have a law, and according to that law, he ought to die, because he made himself the Son of God.'" You see, after Pilate pronouncing the verdict, is get free. I think they started looking around there like, what kind of law can we bring forth here to make him look a criminal? Let's tell him, he's breaking the law, he's making himself, he's calling himself the Son of God. Now, this is the thing. Jesus did not make himself the Son of God. The Son of Man is called man. And the Son of God is also called God. He was not making it up. So when you find someone trying to tell you that Jesus just made it up, we have several proofs in the Bible. And his death and resurrection alone speaks it all out. That he was not of this world. He was a different kind of person. And this is what makes Jesus the righteous King. Amen. And he's our King. He's our Lord. That's why at the mention of his name, demons flee. At the mention of his name, sickness leaves us. At the mention of his name, broken bones get back into life. That is the name of Jesus, our righteous King. You know, in the entire history, we've not encountered anyone as righteous as Jesus. When we see in the book of Jeremiah, let's see in the Good News Translation. All these prophets, they would complain. But in all the flogging, Jesus did not cry with anger. Jesus did not speak very well. Jesus did not try to justify himself. Jesus was just like a humble lamb. Jonah, do we have it? Jeremiah? Alright. Jeremiah 15:19.
Jeremiah 15:19.
Jeremiah chapter 15 verse 19.
Jeremiah 15:19.
If you dare say, I am there. You see, but I like it in Good News Translation. All the prophets complained a lot as they were doing the will of God. They were not happy in the working of God, in working for God. And this is what God was telling Jeremiah. Therefore, thus says the Lord, if you return, I will restore you, and you shall stand before me. If you utter what is precious, and not what is worthless, you shall be my mouth. They shall turn to you, but you shall not turn to them. I like the Good News Translation. It is saying, if you stop speaking nonsense. This is our holy prophet, Jeremiah. There was a lot of guilt in him before the Lord. But only Jesus was proven, even by the atheists. And then let's see the book of Job. Job chapter 3. This is Job. After this, Job opened his mouth and cast the day of his birth. And Job said, let the day perish on which I was born, and the night that said, a man is conceived. Let that day be darkness. May God above not seek it, nor light shine upon it. Let gloom and deep darkness claim it.
let clouds dwell upon it, let the darkness of the day terrify it. Now, this is Prophet Job, the righteous man of the East. But we don't see this in Christ. This makes him the righteous king. You see, a psalmist say in Psalms chapter 24, verse 3 to 4, that who shall ascend to the Lord's hill? It is him with a clean hand and a pure heart. And we find that there is none like that except Jesus and Jesus alone. No one qualifies to be as holy as Jesus. And Paul writes it to the Romans. In Romans chapter 5 verse 1. And it is through Christ that we find peace with God. Meaning we were God's enemies. Amen. So I want to encourage us this week and this month as we go towards Easter to remember what the Lord did on the cross and to be encouraged by it. His submission to the will of God. It tells Pilate that you do not have the authority to crucify me except if it has been given to you by my Father. Meaning it recognizes that this pain that is undergoing, it is not an moment before the Lord. The Lord looks at it and my son is going to be flogged. What am I going to do right now? They have already arrested him. No, it recognizes it that man, I'm aware this authority has not been given to you by yourself or by your office. It has been given to you from above. Amen. Is that not sounding some profound lesson for us? Because Jesus, the King of Kings, is recognizing the atheist as one in authority blessed by God. You know, we have leaders that we don't like in this country. And we would wish if we could get better leaders. But learning from the life of Christ, all authority comes from above. Amen. You know, we grew up mingling up with friends, and we used to say we never liked our backgrounds. We used to wish we were born in other families. That authority that God placed in our life was the perfect authority that God had prepared for us. Every authority comes from above, and we have to obey the authority in place. And so this makes the righteousness of Jesus, the garment that we put on, and stand before the King of Glory. But I want us to learn some lessons from the life of Christ. I want us to answer some old-age questions. This question has always been running. Why should bad things happen to good people? Bad things happening to good people. Why? For example, Jesus was found guiltless. Wasn't there a way that God would actually make him the King of Kings, the Savior of the world? And the point that I want us to get from here is in verse 11. That God permits it.
Yesu ya Katonda yakireetera
when bad things are happening to good people,
ebintu ebibi biba biri ku bantu
God has permitted it.
Katonda yakirese kibeerewo.
We see in verse 11. Jesus answered him, "You would have no authority over me at all unless it had been given you from above. Therefore, he who delivered me over to you has the greater sin."
Yesu n'amuddamu nti tewandibadde na buyinza bwonna ku nze singa tebwakuweebwa kuva waggulu. Ampaddeyo gy'oli kyavudde abeera n'ekibi ekisinga.
There's no way the enemy can just come and get a hold of the righteous person
tewali ngeri yonna mulabe gy'ajja kukwata muntu mutuukirivu
without God permitting it.
nga Katonda takirese kubeerawo.
You see, we see in the book of Job,
tulaba mu kitabo kya Yobu
chapter 1 verse 9 to 11,
essula esooka okuva ku linnyo nsooka
whereby the devil goes before the Lord,
omulabe wagenda amaaso ga Katonda
and the Lord is bragging of Job,
Katonda nga ye yenyumiriza mu Yobu,
and the devil is like, you think he's just loving you for nothing.
olowooza takwagala nga tolina ky'omuwadde.
He recognizes that the Lord has built an edge of protection all
era
around
kiraba
Job.
nti Katonda ataddewo engule ey'obukuumi.
And the Lord told him, "Okay, come on, you go.
Katonda n'amugamba nti
Try him and see."
mugezeeko olabe.
And then the devil came and tormented Job.
Omulabe n'ajja n'atawaanya Yobu.
But Job did not denounce God.
Naye Yobu teyeegala Katonda.
We also see this in the book of Luke chapter 22 verse 31,
Era tukiraba mu kitabo kya Luka
where Jesus is telling Peter that the enemy came asking to swift you like wheat.
Yesu bw'agamba Peter nti omulabe yajja okubeera
But take heart because I have prayed for you.
omulabe yajja okubeera ng'empewo naye mugume kubanga
You
mpamudde
see,
ku lwammwe.
God is encouraging Peter.
Yesu
But don't
azzaamu
worry,
amaanyi
I have already prayed for
nti
you.
teweeraliikirira nze n'abasabidde dda.
Also, the same thing in the book of Job.
Ekintu kye kimu mu kitabo kya Yobu.
God is like, don't touch his
Katonda
soul.
agamba nti tokwata ku mwoyo gwe.
You see, this is one thing that we have to take home today.
Kino kye kintu kye twagala okutwala ewaka olwaleero.
When God has permitted bad things to happen in
Katonda
your
bw'aba
life,
asazeewo ebintu ebimu okubeera mu bulamu bwo.
the best thing for you to do
Ekintu ekisinga ky'olina okukola
is to seek to know God's purpose
kwe kunoonya ekiruubirirwa kya
in
Katonda
that. And be proactive,
era obeere mwetabi.
not reactive. Proactive,
Obeere mwetabi
not reactive.
so nga tewemulugunya.
Reactive people
Abantu ab'emulugunyi
are people who come to work when there is rain, when it has not rained.
abantu abatali bamativu bwe bajja okukola nga teri nkuba.
Are people who come when they know there's something good they are going to get.
Bantu abajja okukola nga bamanye ekirungi kirina okuvaamu.
But proactive people say, in spite of,
Naye abantu abeetabi bagamba nti newankubadde
I will.
nja kumalako,
I will be there.
nja kubeerawo.
And that is what the Bible is teaching us.
Era
here
kyekyo
today.
Bayibuli kyetuyigiriza
Looking
olwaleero.
at the life of Christ,
Tunuulira obulamu bwa Kristo,
we should be proactive.
tulina okubeera abeetabi.
We should know the purpose
Tulina okumanya ekiruubirirwa
of God in that pain,
ekya Katonda mu bulumi obwo,
in that test,
mu kigezo ekyo,
in that trial,
mu kigezo ekyo,
other than throwing tantrums.
okusinga okubeera ab'emulugunyi nga twemulugunya.
And then you begin to list up for God.
N'otandika okusomera Mukama.
First of all, I pay my tithe.
Ekisooka kya byonna,
I fast.
nsiiba,
I have never missed church this
sisobwangako
entire
kanisa.
year. And you still allow this to happen to
Era
me?
okyakkiriza kino okumbeerako?
No. I want to encourage us to be
Njagala okutuzaamu amaanyi,
proactive and seek to know the purpose of God
okunoonya okumanya ekiruubira kya
in every
Katonda.
pain. And then when we see in verse 12,
Era bwe tulaba mu lunyiro lw'12,
from then on Pilate sought to release him, but the Jews cried out, if you release this man, you are not Caesar's friend. Everyone who makes himself a king opposes Caesar.
okusookera awo Piraato n'asala amagezi okumuta, naye Abayudaaya ne boogera waggulu nga bagamba nti bw'onoomuta oyo nga toli mukwano gwa Kayisaali. Buli muntu yenna eyeefuula kabaka awakanya Kayisaali.
You know, previously Pilate had done some heavy crimes before Caesar.
Pilato yali akoze ebisambo mingi mu maaso ga Kaisari.
And Pilate had received some warnings from Caesar.
Era Pilato ng'afunyeeko okuwoningibwa okuva eri Kaisari.
Now this was like a trap.
Kano kaalinga katego.
If Pilate was to stand his ground
singa Pilato yali ayimiridde
and say, I'm not going to crucify this guy because he is guilt-free. They were going to go to Caesar. Caesar, there's a man who is claiming to be the king and your right-hand man. Pilate is like, I can't do that. I don't want to face Caesar again. And then he decided to pass the verdict. But the thing that you see here, why bad things happen to good people? It's about the depravity of man's heart. The heart of men are wicked. We rejoice in doing bad things to others. It is just the nature of man. We find it so easy to do something bad against someone. And learning from Christ, I want us to, even as we go back home, I want us to go back to this passage and draw our encouragement from the life of Christ. How he looked at everything. How he saw everything as just a temporal assignment. He saw life on earth as just a temporal assignment. I have something that I forgot at the back there that I would like to use for an illustration here. Can someone bring it for me? Hebrews brings it so clearly that Christ did not see at this physical life, did not stop at this physical life. He looked at life beyond. He looked at his purpose. He looked at the goal that was set before him. And he endured the pain of the cross. And he went through it for the glory of God. Thank you, Peter. So I want to do this illustration. Just come and help me a little bit. Jesus saw this life as a temporal assignment. So he was not willing to get it all under the sun. And I want that to be an encouragement. You may be going through pain. You may be going through tests and trials. You may think you have knocked a hard rock. There's hope beyond this life. This life cannot define who you are. And I want us to learn from Jesus. He chose not to allow this life to define him. He chose to make the will of God to define him. So, I want you to look at this blue part. Whether you stay on earth for 100 years and you accumulate wealth, you get all the good things that you would love to get under the sun. Your life on earth is this long. It's a temporal assignment. It's just a temporal assignment. It is this long. But life after this life, let's stretch it, goes beyond. Goes beyond and on and on and on. Amen. It goes beyond and on and on and on. There are trillions and trillions of years in life after this life. This is this life. The reason why we cannot settle for the will of God, the reason why we cannot follow the will of God, is because we believe in a lie that says you have to get it all in this life. And you don't get it all in this life, God has not been fair to you. Amen? May the Lord help us to see beyond this life. May the Lord help us to stand strong in the face of test and trials. Because on our own we cannot manage it. But with His help we can. As psalmists say, Psalms chapter 119 verse 19. David said, I am a sojourner on the earth. Hide not your commandments from me. He is looking at himself as a man on a journey. I'm just a journeyman. That's why it is very, very important for us to know our purpose. And when you know your purpose, you hit hard. You hit hard. You leave no stone unturned. So that by the time you're done, God is said and done, you go back and God is like, well done, good and faithful servant. We still see it in another book of Psalms, Psalms 39. Oh Lord, make me know my end and what is the measure of my days. Let me know how fleeting I am. Your days on earth are numbered. That thing that scares you night in, night out is temporal. With the help of the Lord, your situation can just change in an overnight. Anything that is worrying you right now, because this life on earth is temporal, even those things are temporal. Fix your eyes on Jesus. Fix your eyes on the Lord. Draw your strength from Jesus. Draw your encouragement from Jesus. Because our God is faithful. He never leaves us nor forsakes us. All those things that give you sleepless nights, they are not for eternity. They are temporal. I love it when a lady who had been born blind, no, she wasn't born blind, she got blind at the age of 15. And she tried to treat her eye defect and she could not find solution. Then when she turned 52, someone went to comfort her, to tell her that, you know what, it's been years of pain. And then she was like, you know what, it's just been 52 years of pain. But after these 52 years, when I die now, I'm going to transition into the place of glory. And I will have trillions and trillions and trillions and trillions of years of joy, peace, and love with my Father. This woman was able to speak like that because she had known the Lord. And she had met Jesus, our King, the King of our life. And as we go towards Easter, I don't know what you've been struggling with. I just want you to put it at the feet of Jesus. I just want you to surrender it. Only Him knows how to turn the situations around. Only Him knows how to change things. Only Him knows how to bring a fresh start in your life. Let's bow our heads and pray. Father, we thank you for your good and your mercy and yours forever. We recognize you as our righteous King. It is you we can trust. It is you we can depend on. It is your righteousness that we use to stand before God the Father. We thank you for humbling yourself and allowing to pick us up and bringing us to sit in the heavenly places with you in heaven. I thank you for the strength that you give us every day. I thank you for the joy that you give us even in the moment of pain. I thank you for the peace that you give us even in the moment of lack. And I thank you for the doors that you're opening for us so that we may rejoice and see your goodness in the land of the living. We praise you for you are good and your mercy endures forever. Lord, we speak into the situations that have been holding your people bound. Lord, release them in the name of Jesus. Release them in the name of Jesus. Release them in the name of Jesus. Let your power go deeper, Father. And let it release them in the name of Jesus. Because your word says, he whom the Son has set free is free indeed. And with all our heads bowed down, if you are here, you've never trusted Jesus as your personal Lord and Savior, we want you to lift up your hand so that we may lead you to meet the King of your life. Don't fear anything. If you want to give your life to Christ, you can trust Jesus with your life. Anyone who would love to give their life to Christ, this is an opportunity for you. This is an opportunity for you. If you are that one person, you would like to give your life to Christ, let's give a big hand clap to the Lord because we are all born again. Jesus is the righteous King of our lives. In him there is no defect. Father, we thank you. May your word sink deep into our hearts. May it be an encouragement to us all the days of our lives. In Jesus' name, and everybody say, Amen.